Liverpool, yes, last night they couldn't get to the signing of MARC GUEHI. They agreed £35 million to sign MARC GUEHI. MARC GUEHI went to Liverpool, had his medical, and eventually passed his medical, and was just waiting for the confirmation that he can move and become a Liverpool player, but that didn't quite happen. So now, it's not totally about MARC GUEHI right now. This conversation is about players forcing their move out of the club versus a player that was extremely professional in doing things and didn't get his way. So it looks like the trend in the just concluded transfer market is you have to force your move. You have to show that you are rebellious. You have to make sure you stand on your point. It looks like players are beginning, getting bigger than the clubs, because I can list 3 players. Their Lord and Savior, Alexander Isak, had to force his move. You also look at Jan Wisa, had to force his move, also wrote emotional letter. You also look at Victor Gyökeres, and in this case, on those occasions, they stopped training. First of all, they stopped following the team on social media. They deleted everything that has to do with their parent team that they have an ongoing contract with. On social media, they deleted anything that has to do with them. Now they left the camp and went home. They didn't play preseason matches. They trained differently. They trained independently with other clubs. Alexander Isak, for example, went to Real Sociedad to train. Apart from that, they failed to associate with their team, and they made a lot of fuss, made a lot of noise, and eventually dropped messages on social media. And eventually, they got their way. The only player that can remember that didn't get his way after going through all this is the current African Footballer of the Year, Ademola Lookman. He didn't get his way at Atalanta, and I'm sure that there's going to be some reprimanding, there's going to be some fines paid, and he's the only one I can say. Alexander Isak got his way eventually. Jan Wisa got his way eventually. Victor Gyökeres. In fact, Gyökeres had to pay some money to leave, because the club wanted him to leave at a particular amount of money or stay back. They were in a good, in terms of finances, they were good. They could allow Victor Gyökeres stay another season, but he forced his way out of the club. He stopped training. He started back home. He had to pay a fine, and those 3 players that I mentioned were able to find their way out of the club, and the club were able to make maximum amount of money. Newcastle United, brought in Alexander Isak for a little over £60 million, and they made £125 million eventually. So not being professional, be rebellious has worked. As against MARC GUEHI, the professional, the ultimate representation of disciplined player, of professionalism. He even played the last match. He played all the games. He played in the preseason, played all